Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Uh, my name is Dr. Ashish Manohar. I am CEO in IGORD Group. Today, we have a person who has visited more than a dozen countries in the world, has worked as a deputy general manager in Kirloskar, and who has seen the modern technology, the modern world, as well as the agricultural sector in India, and who is working as the chief of intellectual forum in Pune. He is basically an engineer, but he is deeply rooted in the agricultural domain, and he is trying to find out the solutions for the farmers in India. So today we are going to interview him. Please welcome Mr. Satish Deshmukh. Sir, namaskar.
Good evening. Good evening to everybody. Good evening.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask him straight away. First point here is I'm going to ask him two basic questions. First question is, what are the major problems of farmers and what are the best solution over them in India? And second one is, what are the best practices around the world those can be implemented in India? And as we have only half an hour, I'm going to transfer the forum and the dais to him. Sir, please. The first question is, what are the major problems and what are the best possible solution in India for the farmers?
Good evening again to everybody. I really thank Mr. Ashish Manohar for giving me this opportunity to talk with such a large global viewers, and
You're welcome,
let
sir.
us discuss. Basically, this agriculture problem is a very complex issue, and it had got multi-dimensions, and many people are confused about the solutions, how to resolve this complex situation of agriculture sector. So I have studied and I have come to the conclusion that these problems are multifolded problems, and there cannot be one simple solution, and it involves multifolded, multidimensional corrective actions.
Yes.
So because of the large complexity of this agriculture sector problems, even though if we take a single problem, it will take more time, but let us today focus on a single problem, key problem, which is a major problem, that is actually no real value to the efforts put in by the farmers. So whatever effort they are putting, and they are not getting real value, and that's why always they are in debt, and there is a lot of suicides are happening. And let me clear first initially that I am not of any political view opinion minded.
None of us have any political views. Yeah, it is a zero
Anybody,
politics. Yeah.
yeah. And anybody who is in the power, and if they are against the farmers, this welfare and benefits policy, then I will criticize them, whosoever may be that political party. That
Yeah,
is
these
my
are apolitical views. Yeah, we agree with that. These are apolitical views.
So let us discuss first one of the issues related to the real value to the farmer's effort is the system. What are the lacunas in the system of declaring the minimum support price by the central government for the various farm producers? So right from the initial point, what we observe that there is a system that state government collects the data of the cost of manufacturing from various agriculture universities, and gather that information and give it to government, Maharashtra government. Then like Maharashtra government give that data to the central government, which is the input for declaring the minimum support price, that is MSP, that is in Marathi called Hami Bhav, for the various crops. But first thing is that there are only 23 crops included in this declaration, and those crops does not in, crop does not include many crops like vegetables, fruits, flowers, milk, which are also products of the farmers, and many other crops also. Those are not included in that. And as you know that even from district to district, there are so many variation in the
Variety are there.
productivity of
Yeah.
irrigation, and then weather condition, and so many things are there from district to district. And
Yes.
obviously, there will be a very much difference between state to state cost of
Yes.
production. Cost of production of wheat in Maharashtra may be different than cost of production in Punjab may be different. But
Yes.
what happens? The central government collectively collect the information, and then they make a averaging out, and then they study what is the export policy, what is the export status, then what is the stock, what is the total production, what is the price which will be beneficial for the consumers, domestic consumer. So many other parameters are applied rather than the statistical input. Uh, so some decisions are taken rather than economical decisions. Those are some
Yes.
political influence decisions from involving various departments like Home Ministry, Finance Ministry, and they finally declare the prices. But what we that prices are declared by Cabinet Committee of Economic Affairs (CCEA).
Okay.
But what we found that this MSP declared by the central government, we have got data of about 10 years data.
Yeah.
So whatever price is declared by the state government of Maharashtra and what is the price declared by the central government, there is a wide variation. We observed that around 23 to 57, 53.7% variation is there.
My
The
God. Yeah.
prices declared by the central government,
Yes.
and this is the official data. This
Okay.
is not our data. The
Yeah.
data given by the Maharashtra government is also official. Data given by the central government is also official. When
They
we
are
compare
available on
these,
their websites, no, sir?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
And for example, to quote one example, for year 22-23, Maharashtra government has recommended price of wheat as 3755 rupees per quintal. 1 quintal
Okay.
means 100 kg for
Yes.
the understanding of other people. And against that, central government has declared 2015 rupees per quintal. That is 46.3% less they have declared.
My God.
So, yeah. And similar is the picture for other also. Another thing is that this Swaminathan has
Commission.
recommended that,
Yeah.
Commission has recommended that farmers should get 50% profit above the cost of production. But central government say that we are adding 50% on the A2 cost.
Which
A2 cost
cost?
is different. A2 cost.
Okay.
A2. There are three categories of
Okay.
cost of production. One is
Yeah.
A2, then but which is then is C2, which is
Okay.
a comprehensive cost comprising of
Okay.
A2 plus FL. FL
Okay.
means
What
it
is that? A2.
considers
What is A2 and what is FL, sir?
A2 is basically the basic cost of production,
Okay.
considering the labor cost,
Yes.
inputs
Yes.
of the agriculture and all that.
Yes.
There is another element, and third is the A2 plus FL, which is comprehensive cost, which
Yeah.
considers the depreciation and all that.
Okay, sir.
But Swaminathan has said that it should be above A2 plus FL, which
Okay.
is a comprehensive cost. But government says that we give 50% above only. That is A2, which is actually misguiding. So we are not getting real profit of 50%.
Okay.
Then there are Shanti Kumar Ahwal is there, recommendation is there, which has studied the various statistics in the purchase made by the government. And it is found that around 6% purchases is only done by the central government system.
Okay.
So that means initially that there are no total coverage of the all crops. Second thing is there are lacuna in the declaration. Third is that only 6% is purchased and other uh, purchase, this is not purchased by the central government. So again, the farmer has to sell this at low price than the MSP to the outside market, which is purchased by the traders taking advantage of the
Yes.
farmers.
Yeah.
Then actually there are many concerns that as per system, when the prices fall down below the MSP, it is expected that central government will open the centers for the purchasing of these crops.
Yes.
But every year, these farmers has to do agitation and this movement for demanding that this purchasing center should be opened, and then by the government authorities for purchasing as per MSP. Then there are Food Corporation of India, which has given stringent quality norms about the quality of the foods to be crops to be purchased, and those contain stringent norms. And what happened, like RTO rules,
Yeah.
whenever a farmer go to that center, they
Yes.
find some fault and reject that, and
Okay.
then ultimately he has to sell again to the trader after going back to his village. And
It means, sir, the
uh,
whether central government, Maharashtra government, and FCI, they get
uh,
trapped into the vicious cycle of selling to the traders only.
correct.
Okay.
They have got internal thing, and finally that happens. Then another important thing is that government will declare how much quintal to be purchased from each farmer.
Okay.
No, each 100% produce is not purchased by the government.
Okay.
Based on the productivity of that district, they
Okay.
generally declare
Okay.
that in this district, in this center, only so much quintal will be purchased from a single farmer. For
So
example,
how
I will
the marginal farmers might be affected by this?
correct exactly.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
example, in Latur,
Yeah.
this tur productivity is 11.3 quintal per hectare.
Okay.
And in Sangli, which is a irrigated area,
Yeah.
there the productivity declared by the government is 2.57 quintal per hectare.
Okay.
So there is a lot of discrepancy and variation in this
Yes. Yes.
productivity
Yes.
also. And then when suppose he goes to sell his total produce, then
Yes.
only this much is purchased by them, and again he has to go back, return back a long distance tempo with the same crop, and again
Yes.
sell to the like that. Then another thing, these are the obstacles in the system. For example, this NAFED, which is a purchasing authority for
Yes.
other crop, and for cotton there is a marketing federation.
Yeah.
So there are so many news that 500 crores are pending from NAFED,
Okay.
287 are pending from this cotton federation,
Okay.
700 crores pending from awaited from government. So what we are saying that why there is no zero pendency policy of the government.
Yes.
Farmers are
So
poor,
there,
cannot
here
take a
here
loan.
comes the solution. Yeah.
Correct.
Here comes the solution. Zero pending policy. Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
and last point is that about this purchasing system, that
Okay.
as per APMC Agriculture Act, this Cooperative Act clause number 32 H,
Okay.
there is a that obligation that whatever produce is there in the premises of the APMC market, the
Okay.
trader has to purchase the price not lower than the declared by the MSP.
Okay.
But that never happens, and no action is taken against these traders, even though they purchase lower than the, even though it is a law provision in the law, there no action is taken
Agriculture
against them.
produce that law. Now you are saying that.
Now, we are only discussing first point only, and coming, then you will ask that what is the intention of the government? Why such system is there? So much complications are there,
Okay.
and many times storage capacity is not
Yes.
there.
Yes. Yes.
That,
Yes.
you know, what we studied that they want to safeguard the interest of the domestic consumers, which are the voters mainly, and keep the prices low so that this urban people are satisfied. Second thing, there is a lobby of industrial processors which
Okay.
process this food. For example, wheat, it is processed by, to made a biscuit and all that,
Yes. Yes.
and they want that raw material cost to be on very lower side. So this is
Yes.
the second intention. Third is that whenever farmers become helpless they leave the farming and come to the city, and then they find that labor is available cheaply by the industry and also from the urban area. So,
Sir, what are the
because
solutions, sir? It's a,
yeah,
it's a
yeah, I'm coming to
it's a
that.
grave problem. I mean to say, it's a very grave problem because
Yeah,
still more than 40% people are in farming in India. In our childhood,
yeah,
it was 80%. Then no, in our childhood, it was 60%. In your childhood, it was 80%. So it is
yeah.
the farmers are
So,
reducing.
regarding this first problem, our solution is that we have been demanding that authority for declaring the MSP shall be given to the state government.
Okay.
There could be some major problem, but if there is a political will, we can overcome those things. And
Yes.
so that, because as we see, there are a lot of discrepancy in the prices of the various states, from the Maharashtra to Punjab and all that. So if
Sir,
Maharashtra government has, yes, sir,
yeah,
good.
you know, Israel has satellite to note all the crops. First thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Second
Hmm.
thing, district wide, as you say, the crop prices can be decided. We have computer system, millions of computers experts are there in India. If
Hmm.
the technology and political will unites, we can find out the solution definitely.
Correct,
So
correct, correct.
please.
Second thing is that in Madhya Pradesh there was a good system implemented. That suppose there is a difference between MSP and the selling price to the trader, that difference should be given to the farmers by the state government. That
In
system
which
was
year, sir?
very nice.
In which year?
3 4 3 years back. That
Okay.
is called Bhavantar Bharpai Yojana.
Okay. Great.
Bhavantar Bharpai Yojana.
Okay.
Like many things, what we like Rozgar Hami Yojana was
Yes.
implemented in
Yes.
Maharashtra, which was
Yes.
accepted all over world, India.
Yes.
Similarly, the Bhavantar Bharpai Yojana of Madhya Pradesh, with removing the lacunas and the this corruption loops holes,
Yeah.
that can be implemented all over India. That will be better.
Yeah.
And then to give the
Some loopholes has to be plugged. I agree with that. Okay.
and to give the law protection for the same. That
Yes.
is one of the demands. And more crops to be included in that. So second is that about the import and export policy.
Okay.
So many crops like, for example, onion have become psychologically, politically influenced crops.
Yes. There are
So
some
they,
chief minister who
uh,
lost the power because of onion prices. Yeah,
correct, correct, correct.
I remember that.
There are two ways of banning the onion export is banned directly by declaring that it is banned,
Yeah.
and there is another indirect way, hidden way, that they declare the minimum export price of onion as $550 per metric ton, which is
Okay.
very high.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then sometimes they export duty heavy. They charge heavy export duty, about 40% to the
My
onion.
God. Oh,
So ultimately, it is an indirect ban only. And sometime when the elections are declared in various states, sometime emergency ban is there, and various ships in the ports are held up, and all the exports are held up. That cases has happened earlier. So what we say, that there should be some consistency in the import-export policy, because this is affecting the world who are
yeah,
importing from India. The
yeah.
trustworthiness is affected, like Bangladesh, and they have complained many
Yeah.
times.
Sir,
For
as far as I
example,
know, India can become the food ball of the world. We can supply the food to
exactly,
whole
exactly.
world. Yeah,
We can rule the world based on this food grain supply
yeah,
in some of the countries, not full world. Then one of the example is the sugar ban of sugar. In year 2021, we had exported sugar, and which had earned about 40,000 crores of rupees foreign exchange.
great.
India got because of export of ban. But after that, it was banned. And there are so many various crops are there in which we are the either first or second in the largest in the world,
We are the
like
largest
cotton,
producer. Yeah,
milk, sugar. sugar. There are many crops like this. We are either first or second in world,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we are not taking advantage of because of these policies. Then cereal grain and pulses, they were imported 31,000 crores rupees from Brazil, Argentina, Tanzania, Myanmar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it has, so it is affecting our prices of farmers. And government makes long-term agreement with for import of palm oil, for example, with
Yeah.
Malaysia.
Yeah. Yeah.
They 100% import is done for the palm oil. So because of that, what happens? Sunflower, soybean, and all
Yeah. Yeah.
prices are down. I will
Sir,
tell you example, sir.
last 5 minutes, sir.
Oh,
Okay. Please. Yeah,
a very
please
short time.
conclude. Yeah.
This prices of soybean and this 10 years back, the sunflower price was 38,000 rupees per quintal.
Yeah.
And in today also in 2024, 10 years after that, the price is almost same
Yeah,
in that.
means there
And
is no inflation for the vegetable prices, but inflation is
correct, correct,
applicable to other electronic equipments and other goods as well, but not in
correct, correct,
agriculture sector. That is what you want to say.
correct, correct. So for bringing the foreign wealth to in India, there should be no ban for the agricultural crops. In fact, there should be subsidy given for the incentive given to for export for the agriculture plant.
Yeah.
And effect of inflation, that is a very important point because time is short.
Yeah.
This is my study, agri-economic study,
Yeah.
that I have studied that in last 77 years, the
Yeah.
prices of industrial products, that means scooter, fridge, petrol,
Yeah.
gas, cloth,
Yeah.
gold, then prices of service sector,
Yeah.
means health is travel, education, construction, hotels, then price of processed food products,
Yes.
that means spices, sweets, packed
Yeah.
food, juices, etc. They have increased multifolded many
Yes.
times as per inflation index.
Yeah.
But however, for the same period, the prices of agriculture crop has not rise accordingly.
Yes.
For example, in 1980, if we sell 1 liter of cow milk, we
Yeah.
would purchase 1 liter of diesel. And now the diesel price has gone beyond 90 rupees, and our farmers has to sell milk, cow milk at 27 rupees per liter.
Yeah.
And we are fighting since 4 years about that. And
Yes.
similar is when we compare gold with the cotton. And the solution for this is that we have to change the psychology of the urban people. They
Yes.
still want methi judi at 10 rupees per judi and all that.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
that psychology has to be drastically changed, and it is a very challenging job, and which we have been doing.
Sir,
Like
frankly
the
speaking,
salons.
if farmers leave, the urban people will also leave. The city people will also leave.
Exactly,
If
exactly.
farmers won't be able to produce the food, they will not be
Yeah,
able to get the food. In fact, they should understand live and let live, earn and let them earn.
correct, exactly. Thanks for your broad view, sir.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And important point, many points I have put first time. Even Sharad Joshi has not put some of the points. I am
Yes.
mentioning those points. For example, the next point is that right to profit share of value addition.
Okay.
Nobody, agriculture economist has given this point, and I have been demanding since so many years that this is an innovative concept and that is a game changer for agri-processing industries.
Yes.
What we
Yes.
say, I say that farmers who supply raw material are entitled to get the share of profit of value addition from process industries.
Yes.
And if this is successful, it will be a game changer in agriculture sector. For example, it can be applied to dairy industry, cotton industries, textile industry, I mean, oil industry, sugar industry, pharmaceutical, food processing industry, because their profit margin is around 450%, and
Yes.
we are not getting even our profit, our
Sir,
proper
you
input
are
of cost.
talking about benevolent capitalism. I mean, it
Uh,
should be capitalism is the okay, but it should be benevolent and it should benefit to farmers at a grassroots level as well.
Correct. And I don't put only demand, but I have studied so in detail, and there is an
Yes, yes,
article
yes,
how
yes,
to
yes,
implement this. How to implement.
yes.
Everybody will say saying is very easy. How to
Yeah,
implement? But I
yes,
have done detailed study and written an article
yeah.
how to implement this.
Sir, you share the article. I shall when I put this video on the YouTube or Facebook, I shall share that article as well, so that people come to know what exactly you are doing and how can it be done. Because these are all apolitical views. We are not discussing any politics. We are trying to
correct.
let the benefit reach at the grassroots level to the farmers, so that urban people also should live and farmers should also live, and there is a cohesive living for all the people could be there.
Correct. Then after in our Indian independence,
Yeah.
there was a policy of industrial revolution, which
Yes.
was forwarded by Jawaharlal Nehru, and which was the right decision at that time.
Yeah.
It was a need of that time, and I
Yes.
appreciate. But after even after that, so many prime ministers have come, but they have continued that policy of industrialization and neglecting
Yeah.
the
In fact, green revolution,
agriculture
sir.
sector.
Green
Hmm.
revolution, blue revolution, yellow revolution was there. Yellow revolution is oil revolution. Green
No,
revolution was there.
that point is already mentioned in my future talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was green revolution, then there was white revolution, Operation Flood for milk,
Yeah. Operation Flood
and
was there.
so many things are there. But the economic status of the farmers are not
Yes.
changed.
That is your point.
So
Yeah.
that my demand is that there should be agro-economical revolution required, not the
Yes.
only
Yes.
green
I mean,
revolution required.
you mean to say value, the amount of efforts they put, they should get the
Hmm.
value for that.
Correct. And for that, I have been asking, demanding since last 10 years that there should be focus on food and agri-process industries. And
Yeah.
heavy investments are required either in public sector or private sector or FDI, foreign direct investment, or PPP, public-private in partnership.
Partnership. Yeah.
Similar to MIDC, there are so many thousands of MIDC all over India.
Yes.
Sorry, all Maharashtra,
MIDC,
more than
GIDC,
600.
TIDC, yeah. Industrial Development Corporations in each
Like
state
that,
is there.
Agro Processing Industry Development Corporation should be established.
Okay, okay.
And similar to SEZ, we need to have rural economic zone formation, giving
Perfect.
benefit
Sir, Dr. APJ
subsidies
Abdul
and
Kalam also said, he demanded the Pura concept, providing urban facilities in rural areas. And now you are saying
correct.
providing rural facility in the urban areas. Both things are required so that everybody can
Because
survive.
it will give dual benefit that value addition
Yes,
will get
yes,
the raw material price better,
yes.
employment will be generated, and like that it will happen. And last point, sir,
Yeah,
that Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI,
SEBI,
they
yeah.
have banned they have banned 7 agri commodities.
Which one?
That is a futuristic 7 commodities like non-basmati paddy, wheat, chana, mustard, seed, soybean, moog, all that.
Yeah,
These are the futuristic market.
yeah,
And there is a NCDX, National Commodities and Derivatives Exchange,
yes. And SEBI.
where farmers can do futuristic market trading. But
Yes,
that is, farmers cannot do this because of this ban. So there are so many aspects what we discussed up till now,
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
there are so many aspects and
Yeah.
which are affecting that farmers are not getting real value to their efforts put in.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We have only 1 minute left to conclude, and
Yeah,
let us thank Mr. Satish Deshmukh, engineering background,
and if you are
and being
interested,
a
if you are,
farmer, and he's trying to benefit the farmers so that farmers get benefited, which is almost more than a 50 crore population. That is 500 million population in India is associated with farming. So we'll let us thank to him, and whatever the efforts they are putting, they should get the value for that. Any last words, sir?
exactly. Yes.
Any last word?
No,
Anything?
thanks. If you like it, we can have a series of such things, because there are so many series of problems related to
Yes, yes,
farmers. Only we
yes,
have discussed tip of the iceberg.
yes. And
Yeah,
it shows that there is real, if we have to live, then let the farmers also live. So,
good.
yes, yes. So,
Thanks again, sir, for you.
with these words, we are concluding our interview. Sir, thank you very much.